What's up, guys? Got a 72 Nova here today with an LS swap. Holley Terminator X setup. It's got a 4L60 trans, 6 liter. Got some kind of cam. I can't remember the cam on it, but it came in a couple months ago, and it was stuck in second gear. Oh, 480. I'm sorry, it's an 80E. It was stuck in second gear. Come to find out, part of the wiring harness was kind of messed up, so not a big deal. Got it all squared away. Taillights didn't work, none of that stuff. This thing sat in the field forever. He literally just threw this thing in there, threw some Dodge Challenger seats in there, and we're gonna go tune this damn thing. So I think it's got like a 3600 stall or 33,000 stall in it. Cool old car, you know, original. Got a bunch of patina all over it. It's got the right stance, man. I love the stance of this thing. It's got some shackles in the back. Hell yeah. It needs a custom tag though, but I dig the way this is. That is, but yeah, I mean it's raw. Like it's raw. All right, so I realized that I did not have a microphone turned on. Recorded all that footage for nothing, so didn't really miss much. So we got a 72 Nova LS swap 480. Got some really long gears in it. It's like they're like 256s or something stupid. Runs okay. It sounds like a bus. We're gonna get there though. So I'm just driving around, transfer and learn tables, adjusting like the throttle input and stuff, making the transmission shift a little bit better. It was a little soft, but that's partially because it has like a 3000 or 3600 converter in it, and then a really tall gear. Like it's just so soft. Like you can literally let off the brake at a red light and it doesn't move. So, but we're getting there. I'm probably like 10 minutes into it. So you didn't miss much. So I'm just going to delete all that footage and start over. So again, welcome back to the channel. We're doing Holley Terminator X stuff today. So I don't remember the cam specs on this thing. It's kind of rowdy. It ain't too bad. I got it idling at like 700 RPM. This thing's so long-legged. Runs good on the highway, like real good. No, I don't have a mirror. No seat belts, nothing. Straight out of a cow pasture. The guy just literally took the motor and stuff out and threw an LS motor in it. Still using the same radiator from 72. That's ballsy right there. Well, let's go down on these fuel tables. I'll show you what I transferred over. I recorded a little bit on my phone, so you'll see a little bit of what I did. Yeah, let's just go dial these fuel tables in. All right, I turned it off because it was loud, so I can talk. But one of the cool things about Holley EFI is you can just tune on the fly right here. You can just transfer the learning to base table right here, smooth it, and then double check it. That looks pretty damn good right there. It was a little lean on tip end, so what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna manually add some fuel right there. I think the acceleration enrichment's okay, but you just click O right here, and then let's go 10% right here. It's literally, I know, yeah, there's no, I'm good. Okay, 10%, try this one-handed, boom. Add 10% right there. Now it's gonna make a nasty little plateau up there. We don't want that. So we're gonna smooth the selected right there. I don't want to smooth anything else. So highlight this right here. Go to the fuel, quit trying to communicate with it. And then you can just go right here to smooth right there. I think it smoothed it. Graph, no it did not. That's great. Go back to it. And that stupid pop-up right there messed me all up. Smooth, boom, got rid of it, so we're good to go right there. Key on, I mean, you can start it. This thing does not like to start. I think it's got a fuel pump pressure like issue, like holding pressure. So you'll connect to the ECU again, just send it to the ECU, boom, syncing. Sometimes you gotta cycle the key. kind of depends on what you do, mostly like system options. And we're doing it again, so there's your learn table right there. We're gonna clear it, and then it's gonna start doing it again. I'll show you some more tips along the way here, what I like to do to them. I hate the way that Holley sets these up as, or sells these as self-learning. Yeah, bullshit, whatever, you still have to tune it. All right, so I pulled over, adjusted the speedometer. It's a 273 gear, because I was looking at 70 miles an hour on my phone, and it was reading 65 here. It was at like 1700 RPM, so did a little calculator online, 273 gears with a 28-inch tall tire, which I'm pretty damn sure that's what it is. I'll go double check it here, but pretty damn sure it is. Adjusted some of the startup too. I had to take out a lot of fuel in the startup enrichment when it was hot. Like, it did not like it. Added a little timing at startup, and then the acceleration enrichment, the AE versus TPS rate of change, I zeroed it out. Oh, and also, I don't know who did this, but it had a custom 1-bar map setting in it. No, we're gonna use the internal 1-bar. A lot better, a lot more snappy now. So I don't know what the hell it was reading off of. There's no telling at all. I don't know if there's one under the hood or not. I didn't even look that hard, but this is just a basic setup, so we're just gonna use that internal 1-bar. It's totally fine. So let's go dial in some more stuff. See if the transmission shift's good, see if the speedometers are accurate. Oh yeah. So we are rich as hell at wide open throttle. So that's okay. You know, we're gonna fix it. So I'm looking at the fuel graph right now. It looks terrible. So I'm gonna cut that down by like 10%. So I got dust everywhere, like the headliner and stuff. Like, it's just coming down on me. It's probably asbestos. It's probably pretty bad for me. So, yeah, it's gonna suck. So, yeah, let me get this thing transferred over right here, and then gross. All right, let's see how she hot starts now. Should be okay. It's way better. Used to, you had to get a little throttle. So again, that wizard ain't perfect. It's literally to get you to where you need to go tune it at, or just to get you started. It is not a self-learning thing. They have the learn tables turned up to like 50%, so it can just start learning and start adjusting. I turn them down to 20 and then go from there. And then at the end of this, I'll probably turn it down to like 10%, because it shouldn't need that much compensation. Because that's why I'm dialing in the fuel tables here. That's why he's paying me to do it. So we got that squared away. I think we're damn near done with this fuel table. I'm gonna go make a couple of wide open throttle hits. I'll record it, and then just see what it does. It's got some really long legs, so hopefully I'm not speeding too bad, but it's snappy right now, so we're good. I'm gonna put some gas in it, because I have no clue how much gas is in this thing. I don't want to get broken down with no gas. That would suck. All right, she took 30 bucks, about 9 gallons. I don't know what the size of this fuel tank is. Couldn't even tell you. All right, so the whole reasoning behind turning that compensation down, it shouldn't need to compensate 50%. If it's doing that, we got a problem. So either the tune's messed up or we got a sensor problem. So I'm not turning the sensor off. I'm only gonna make it compensate 10%. So if it's not within 10%, we have a problem. So fuel pressure, a sensor issue. I've seen these things eat up O2 sensors. So if that O2 sensor all of a sudden decides to take a shit, it can only compensate 10%. So it's not gonna leave you stranded. running like dog shit, you know, you're like, oh, damn tuner messed it up. Oh, god damn. No, I'm trying to save your ass. It should run perfectly. Without the O2 sensor, you should be able to zero the compensation out and turn off the learning, and it should be okay. But we don't live in a perfect world, so we need O2 sensors. We're gonna leave it on 10%. So right now it's at 20. I'm still dialing it in a little bit, so it's working, and I'm not complaining or anything, but I'm going to turn it back down to 10% after I'm all said and done with it. Now, when you're doing wide open throttle pulls with these Terminators and Holley setups and stuff, you can kind of go off the learn table, but it's slow. It's gonna pick up a couple of them, you know, because it's gonna go so fast along it. So you're gonna need to pay attention to the AFR, and you're gonna need to pay attention to those points that it's hitting, and kind of blend it in around there too. You don't want it just a bunch of peak points around there that are taking a bunch of fuel, adding a bunch of fuel to it, so it's going to look all jagged. So it really needs to be smooth. But again, you need to pay attention to see what the hell's going on with it. I just made a little pull right there, and it was pulling like 12% fuel, which is fine. But I need to go ahead and adjust it all around that. All right, I stopped and let it cool off for a while, and it again struggled to start. So I'm gonna have to play with that. I don't know what it is. I've tried adding timing, taking away timing, adding fuel, taking away fuel, adding some airflow. Nothing really seemed to make a difference. So I'm really gonna have to mess with it. So I've been just making a couple of pulls on the highway here just to get some wide open throttle feeling a little bit better. It's hitting way better though. But I did let it sit for like an hour, so it's running good. It's just, it needs a gear, like super bad. I mean, it's got a couple of exhaust leaks too. You can hear them. It sounds like a small block Chevy with a bunch of exhaust leaks. And it pulls good, like it really does. It's not terrible. It just needs a gear. Oh yeah, we're like within like 1% on the wide open throttle right there, so we're almost done. But yeah, let me go mess with this stupid startup thing, and just a couple more things with it. I'll show you the whole end result. I'll show you the VE table and the spark and all that stuff. So, all right, so we're done with this thing. Here's the fuel table right here. Sorry about the finger there. There's the graph, looking smooth. You can spin this sumbitch like this. Excuse all the dust. I'm serious. Like, it is all over this vehicle. It's just, yeah, it's just coming down. But yeah, there's your fuel table right there. A little dip right there. Pretty normal. Again, I left the compensation on too. Start enrichment. I had to mess with this a little bit to get it to start. I'm gonna come out here in a little while and then try to redo it. I turned on Defco. Spark map, pretty basic for an LS, nothing crazy, just nice and smooth. Got about 27, 28 degrees of time in total, about 20 degrees at idle, and about cruising about 30 something, 20 somethings ish. Like, it ain't too bad. So I probably am gonna add some timing down here to make it a little bit lighter on its feet, but nothing crazy. Rev limiters at 6,500. Added a table right here to compensate with coolant temp and timing. So if it gets above 200 degrees, it's going to start to pull in timing. Same thing with air temp as well. About 120 degrees and up, it's going to start pulling some timing, just to save itself. You know, that's about it. I think shift points are at like six grand. I don't remember what cam's in this thing. I really wish I did. Bumped idle up a little bit. It was at 700. I put the 740 at warm. So. Other than that, man, that's really it. These things are really basic to do. Here's your open loop and learn tables right here. So from the factory, all of these right here will be 50%, and then same thing on the learn table, 50%. Another little tech tip here too. If you're not getting into learn and you're like, what in the hell is going on? This engine's up to operating temperature and it's still not going to learn. Do this, okay? Come over here to your temperature compensation. So which one is it? Temperature enrichment right here. Sometimes this temperature enrichment will be like 105% the whole time. So it's trying to add it still, but it's not reaching its 100. So you want to make sure it's at 100% right here when the engine's up to operating temperature. So I've actually seen a couple of these before where I'm not sure if the wizard accidentally did it or somebody did it, but like they were at 105 right here and it would never go into closed loop and learning. So make sure your stuff looks, like this if you need to pause the video. Oh, acceleration enrichment. I had to zero this table out right here. It was just flooding itself out, so I just zeroed it out and it's snappy now. So I left the rest of it alone on these. I didn't touch any of these from the wizard, but this one I zeroed it out because it was just trying to flood itself out every time I tapped the damn gas. So hope you learned something. Like, subscribe, do all that YouTube stuff. It's gonna be the end for this one. Catch you guys on the next one.